Hey everybody, I'm back. All right, y'all. So let's talk about Marcus. Where is Marcus? He has been MIA for like 3 days. And I know it's not over this Feisty mess. It cannot be over Feisty. Sleeping with Feisty. There's nothing to leave YouTube for. You know, we can get over there. We can move on. But, y'all, for real, I think he's doing what I would do. I would leave that situation. I will let it go away. And then I'll come back like it never happened. And I feel like that's what he's doing. He's gonna let all this shit cool off and he's gonna come back. But I feel like Marcus is gonna do a live Sunday night. Don't know what he's gonna say. If I was him, I'd act like nothing happened. I'd be like, well, y'all, I took a break. That's what I needed. And this is what's about to happen. And go on with life. Because that shit is old. It's old now. It ain't even nothing to talk about no more. But people keep dragging it on like myself. You know what I'm saying? But I did want to talk about it just a little bit because I haven't talked about him. Well, I have talked about it, but I haven't. But my main concern is Marcus is missing. And where is he? Like, you gotta come back. We need the content. We need something to talk about. We need those laughs. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, but I also want to talk about that Feisty is sending this text message around. Well, Feisty is texting people that a lady told her that Marcus has a bounty on her head and CJ head. And I believe that's straight bull. For real. I think that's bull and she's just trying to get some money. And then on Troy's World last night, he said something about Troy's put a bounty on them. What Feisty doing? Feisty reaching. Feisty trying to get some money. She probably trying to get back home. She's trying to get back home with some money in her pocket. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to go home and sleeping on the streets or begging somebody to stay. You know, she probably want to go home, get her a hotel for a couple nights while she trying to figure some stuff out. But yeah, that CJ and Feisty bounty, I'm sure that's so fake. Anybody could have told her that. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, scare her. You know what I'm saying? Like basically leave Marcus alone. Surprise, man. That's a bunch of bull. Feisty may think it's real, but I feel like if somebody actually told her that, that's bull. Marcus ain't on that. I don't think he on that type of time. Marcus got shit to lose, and it ain't worth losing over no CJ and Feisty. You know what I'm saying? And CJ just dragging it. I hope don't nobody else put them on their little YouTube page, for real, or YouTube channel. Let CJ just go struggle with his channel. You know what I'm saying? CJ needs to just simmer down, for real. Like, nobody is on that. Like, he think he's really going to get Marcus' channel shut down. No, you're not. CJ's not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what CJ is trying to do is take Marcus' viewers from him. He's not. He's just helping Marcus. He's not going to take Marcus' viewers. Absolutely not. Nobody even likes CJ to do that. Like, we're going to stop watching Marcus to go watch you, CJ? Absolutely not. Yeah. Lost cause. I'm ready for all this shit to be over with. I'm ready to move on. Unlock some new people. They say stop calling them characters, but they are. You know what I'm saying? They just a character. Just like on The Young and the Restless or whatever, Days of Our Lives, all that. They are characters, and that's what I feel like that crew Marcus was dealing with was characters. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about the phone call. It's on Now Back to the Content with Summer's dad. It was like very like, dang, I wish I had a daddy like that. You know what I'm saying? My daddy ain't in my life and ain't never been. He's been sprinkled in, but he's never really been there. But for real, y'all, if y'all can go watch that video, it was like, dang, he cared about her so much. And he know that Summer is more than just a drug addict. Summer is mental, and Summer has skills, and Summer is like gifted. She's an actress. She's a model. Summer's very beautiful, you know. So her dad knows that, and her dad has not given up. And Summer is up there in age. He said Summer is grown, but you know, she could still come back, try to regroup and get herself together again. I'm like, damn, That's tight. I likes that. Yeah, but that conversation was worth hearing, and it was on Father's Day. And then at the end, he texted Marcus like, "Appreciate you. I found Summer. Looking a hot mess." That's what he said. And Marcus has on there also a video of Summer basically half naked. Somebody else recorded that and sent it to Marcus. Basically, Summer is wrapped in rags, walking around high. But her dad stated that Summer was in the military, and Summer, when she got picked up, she never got deployed. I guess she never made that far. When he picked her up, I think it was him and his daughter picked her up, she gained a lot of weight. She was so big you couldn't even see her pupils. I believe that's what he said. Like she gained so much weight, all her face was like, puffed up. She was that big or whatever. And then ever since she left, that Summer ain't been right. He felt like they did something to her in the military. And he also stated that Summer gets $3,000 a month from the military. So whatever they did to her in the military, they making sure they get paid to be quiet. $3,000 a month for the rest of her life. For real, y'all. But conversation was interesting. Hearing some stuff that, didn't know about Summer. Also, Feisty went to the hospital, y'all. Now, I don't know what that's about, but I just wonder. I think a viewer on Troy's World said that she seen on someone else's show, maybe it was the Ragsdales, seen on someone else's show that Summer's stomach was bloated. No, Summer said her stomach was swollen and she could barely walk, so she went to the hospital. Summer, baby, not Summer, Jesus, y'all, Feisty. I don't know how many times I said Summer, but I'm talking about Feisty. Feisty's stomach was swollen and she couldn't walk. And Feisty went to the hospital. But I just want to tell, if Feisty to see this video, honey, your health is very important. Go get that checked out. But you should not wake up with no swollen abdomen at all. You get bloated from cramps, we all know that. You ate too much, your stomach hurt, but it swollen part, it's something going on in there. And she already previously said that she has issues. So yeah, get that checked out. I'm glad she went to the hospital and didn't just ignore the problem. But Feisty girl, we're gonna pray for you, because something tells me that you are truly afraid. You know that you bit the hand that fed you. You know you messed up. So I feel like, sweetie, just go ahead and go back to Alabama and reset. And I said this a while ago. I feel like Feisty just go back home, reset, and start over. Girl, come back. Atlanta gonna beat her. Atlanta's gonna beat her, and them bums. They'll be there. All of them. But anyways, y'all, another one about Feisty. On Troy's World, she basically tried to finesse Troy out of $300, but Troy said, I'm not going for it. You know what I'm saying? And I know exactly what Troy is talking about, because he had posted like he's gonna get a call or something for Feisty for $300. He posted that on YouTube. So I'm waiting to yeah. But Troy said she ended up going to another show and doing it for free. And I believe it was the Ragsdales. It was the Ragsdales, because I don't think she's been on Yorgo TV. It was the Ragsdales, and I watched it too. And she was crying. Feisty hurt. Feisty tired. And that was her place to vent, But Feisty, she didn't give up no information. You know what I'm saying? So she could have did that on Troy's World, All what you gave the Ragsdale, you had Troy's for $300. I'm sure the Ragsdale didn't pay you that much. I don't know how much y'all get paid for them interviews, but $300 is a nice amount of money for a person that does not have a job, but she does have a job, but forget about that. But Aunt ain't paying her no $300 for no 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But yeah, y'all, it's been real out here in these YouTube streets. I'm waiting for my boy to come back, Marcus, because yeah, I need the entertainment. And the commenters, y'all just Leave Marcus alone. He's coming back. He's gonna come back full force on y'all asses. For real. Marcus have fucked up. He has. We all have fucked up. But leave Marcus alone. He coming back and he's gonna be straight. And I want y'all to be nice to him. Be nice to Marcus. Marcus fucks up just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing, y'all. I can treat Marcus how y'all want to treat him, for real. But yeah, y'all. That's it for me. I don't have much more to say. Just hopefully things get better for us so we can have some laughs and giggles. Yep, y'all. That's it. If you like this video, definitely subscribe and comment. Peace.